Hi, TJ Gaushas here, Social System Elite, and I wanted to show you a little bit more about the software and what it can do for you. Software here is very easy to use, and we do have complete training, so you just put in your email or phone and the password for your Facebook account. It stores it encrypted to your computer, so there's no remote storage or anything else. Click Save Settings, it'll go ahead and save it. You could choose to use an IP:/port proxy if you'd like. And the first thing you're going to do when you get the software is you're going to export your groups. It's going to log into your account, go to your groups page, and literally export every group that you've joined on your account. From there, you're going to go through, create niche groups, and we've got another product which I'll show you here at the end. But once you've got your groups list created, select it here. So for instance, I'll go here and I'll just say launch groups. Put in my little message here. Looking for affiliates to join this product launch, or whatever the case may be. It could be a product, a service. Maybe you're a realtor and you're looking to post properties to different groups on Facebook. Maybe you're a renter and have different rental properties. You could be an auto mechanic promoting your auto mechanic shop. There's plenty of ways you can use this, even in the Bitcoin markets, which is really hot, or Ethereum. Work at home, make money online. It literally will work for any of them. The next thing you're going to want to do is put a project name, such as Launch Groups 1. This is identifiable to exactly what list you're pushing it out to and your post, so you put the project name accordingly. Say you've got 500 groups in this list. Well, you obviously can't post to them all at once, all in one day. Facebook will sit there and ban your account 10 times over for it. So we do have recommended settings inside the trainings area. But for instance, I'd go ahead and put 25 here. That means I want it to run 25 posts, and then I want it to delay, say 24 hours before it posts the next batch of 25. So if we've got 500 groups, that means it's going to take a little bit of time to post all of them, but we're going to do it in a humanized way, so we're not going to get banned and punished for posting. Then I'm going to set the minimax wait time between each post, maybe 5 to 10 seconds or 30 to 120. Okay? Now, all you literally simply have to do is hit start. If you want to select an image, go ahead and select an image. I can just choose a picture here. I'll just choose one of my pictures. If you want to remove it, just click on the button. It says the button image has been removed. Okay? Simple enough, right? Now here comes the real gem of this thing. Underneath the manager here, you can also import. You put in the same project name here and click on import post. It'll have you select a file. This file must be 2 columns, so a 2-column CSV, name, and the post of the post that you made. Say it's a moderated post that have been made to different groups. Well, when your posts become active, save that to a file and just import it in here under your project name. You can also export groups by project name as well. This will allow you to be able to remove them and remove any dead posts. But the pro bump settings. The bump settings is going to allow you to be able to load a project and then bump all your posts in that project for that groups. So you can select to auto delete your bumps. You load a project, for instance, I'll bring mine up here, JV Groups, Facebook software, this very software here that I was promoting to affiliates, so I click OK. If I want to choose to auto delete the post, I can go ahead and check that box there and it'll do so. Post placement threshold. This means, for instance, if I set it to 5, my post has to be in the top 5 posts in the newsfeed of that group. Otherwise, it'll bump my post. If you don't care about the threshold, set it to 0. It'll bypass it. Also, the amount of hours that have to have passed before it'll bump your post. So say you have it running and you don't want it to bump any posts that have been earlier than 12 hours ago. Okay? Go ahead, select 12 hours, and it'll go ahead and bring up any posts that are older than 12 hours, and then check your placements, and go ahead and bump your post accordingly. If you don't really care and want to set it to like 3 minutes, that's at 0.03 or 0.05. That allows 3 minutes time. So any post older than 3 minutes, it's going to go ahead and bump regardless of placement when set to 0. So I'll go ahead and close this right here. Change this to bump posts. It doesn't really matter what you put here. You could put a period. You could say bumping, whatever the case may be. I usually just use a period. And then just hit start. It's going to start going through all of the group posts that you've made under that project name and bump every one of them back up to the top of the newsfeed in those groups. This will get you more likes, more comments, more shares, more traffic from the click-throughs on your posts, and more traffic is going to ultimately end up with more leads and more sales, depending upon what your posts are about. So, I've showed you the main software here. It's going to be able to post out there on autopilot for you. It's 100% humanized. It basically hovers and clicks into all the input areas, types by using actual keyboard submit keys. So it's literally going to look 100% legit when you're making posts, and it looks 100% legit and uses the Facebook's functionality to increase the activity, traffic, and interaction with your posts in groups. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is the Facebook Niche Group Builder. Now, what this is going to allow you to do is select a list of your groups that you exported with the previous software, set a new Save To location, and I'll just call this one Make Money Online 2. Put in some keywords, money, work from, home, we'll also do Bitcoin. All right. Now what this is going to do, it's going to look through all the groups, and any URL or name of the group that contain any of these keyword or phrases will save to this new file. So when I go ahead and click Start, it'll go ahead and run through the process and then save to the new file for us. The other thing it'll allow you to do is underneath the Find tab, insert your email or phone, password, proxy settings. Select a Save To file and put in your keywords here to find new groups that you can join. Once you filter that list, go ahead and jump over to the Join tab. Select that list that it's saved, set your min-max wait time in seconds that it's going to delay in between each new join, and hit Start. It'll then start processing through the list of groups that you've selected to join, and it will join those with your wait time that it randomly selects between each join for you. Now, mind you, also keep in mind that you want this wait time to basically be long enough to look legitimate. You don't want to join thousands of groups all at one time. Facebook will catch on to that. Go ahead, please use that responsibly and set your wait times appropriately so that you can do so. Now over here in the Niche Group Creator, I just wanted to show you this. It did have a pop-up. It was behind the software. So I click on OK, and let me open this with an editor here. And we see that it dropped all the groups that contained any of those keywords right here into a list for us. Now we can take this list and go ahead and use it in the original software for making posts targeting any that have money, work from, home, or Bitcoin in the name or URLs. Thank you. Hope this video has helped you know a little bit more on the inside about these two software. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.